Today, we're going to talk about a fitness blueprint that completely tears down the walls of the gym. Seriously, it's a plan that costs you absolutely nothing, you can do it anywhere, and it uses the most incredible piece of equipment you already own, your body.
I mean, that's the dream, right? Getting into fantastic shape without all the hassle and the cost of a gym membership? Well, I'm here to tell you it's not a fantasy, it's totally real, and it is way more accessible than you probably think.
So let's kick things off with a pretty simple but really powerful idea. Think of it as a revolution against gym memberships, expensive gear, and that nagging feeling that you just don't have the time to get fit.
So here's the core concept, and it's so simple. Your body is all the equipment you will ever need. We've actually found this huge collection of super creative, really effective workouts designed to be done with nothing but your own body weight.
And this is where it gets really fun. You can literally choose your own adventure here. You want to feel like you can leap tall buildings in a single bound? Guess what? There's a Superman workout just for that.
Or, maybe you're feeling a little more cunning, a little more strategic. Well, then you could try the Lannister workout. The variety in these routines is awesome, and it's all designed to keep you hooked and motivated.
And of course, there's always the option to train like the Dark Knight with the Batman workout. See? These aren't just exercises, they're a way to make getting fit feel like an epic part of your day.
Okay, so you've picked your hero, now what? Let's get into the nitty-gritty, the practical side of things, how to actually read these workout cards and get started like today.
It is brilliantly simple. Each card just lays out a sequence of exercises for you. That number you see next to each one, that's your reps. It's just how many times you do that move. And here's the key. You just flow, going directly from one exercise to the next without stopping. And the whole system is built for you to get better. A full circuit of all the exercises is called a set. You can start at level I, doing 3 sets. As you get stronger, you move up to level 2 for 5 sets, and eventually you hit level 3 for 7. Now here's the catch. Your only rest comes after you finish a full set. It's tough for sure, but man, is it effective.
Of course, even a superhero can't outtrain a bad diet, right? Building a stronger body isn't just about the work you put in, it's also about the fuel you put into it. And that brings us to our next key element, nutrition.
Look, forget all the complicated diet plans and counting every single calorie. The principle here is so simple. To build muscle, your body needs muscle-building materials. That just means focusing on high-quality, real food. No junk.
So what does real food actually look like? Well, think lean proteins like chicken and fish to build muscle, complex carbs like quinoa for energy that lasts, healthy fats from things like nuts and seeds, and of course, plenty of vegetables. It's all about giving your body the good stuff it needs.
Okay, so we've got the workouts, we've got the nutrition plan, but does putting them together actually get real, measurable results? Well, an NIH-published study put this exact concept to the test.
So researchers took a group of young adults and put them on this intensive 10-day program. We're talking about 3 hours of daily exercise, aerobics, flexibility, strength work, plus a healthy vegetarian diet. They wanted to see what was really possible in a super short amount of time.
And the results? They were staggering. The group that actually followed the program, the intervention group, their back strength shot up by almost 10 kilograms. They added over 5 centimeters to their flexibility, and their cardio, get this, they could run an extra 320 meters in 12 minutes. Meanwhile, the control group, who didn't change a thing, actually got a little bit worse.
And what about weight? In just 10 days, the intervention group lost an average of 1.1 kilograms, which is about 2.4 pounds. And this wasn't just water weight. The study showed it came along with some major fitness gains.
The main takeaway is right there in the study's conclusion. This approach is a viable intervention for improving pretty much every health marker you can think of, from body composition to blood work. The science is solid. This stuff works.
Now, we just saw a number for weight loss, but it's so important to know that when you're dieting and exercising, the scale can be your worst enemy. Let's talk about how to really measure your success.
This slide just breaks it down perfectly. The scale, it only shows your total mass. It has no idea what's fat and what's muscle. As you work out, you gain dense muscle while you're losing body fat, so that number on the scale might not even move much. Your real proof is in progress photos, how your clothes are fitting, and what you see in the mirror.
So, we have the plan, we have the proof, and we know how to track progress the right way. The final piece of the puzzle is honestly the most important one.
How do you turn this into a habit that actually lasts a lifetime?
All right, let's look at 4 really practical tips for making this stick. First, break it up. 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there can work just as well as one 30-minute block. Second, find a friend. Accountability is huge. Third, schedule it. Treat it like an important appointment that you just can't miss. And finally, reward yourself for hitting your goals. That creates a positive loop that keeps you going.
So there it is, the complete blueprint for making your body your gym. The workouts are ready, the science is clear, and the path to building a real habit is all laid out. The only question left is the one you see right now. Who will you be today? Thanks for joining me.